And he's like, Christopher Reeve died. And I was like, what? It was like such a blow to my, like, just headspace. Hey everyone, Andrew here, Melbourne Superman, Super Fit Cosplay. Some really awesome news has just come into the forefront today. So it sounds like Will Reeve, Christopher Reeve's son, the late great Christopher Reeve's son, will be playing a bit of a cameo role in the new Superman movie. So Will is a journalist at ABC at the moment. It's been speculated that he's going to play a journalist or reporter of some kind in the new Superman movie. I think that that's really exciting. I think that's a great homage to sort of the great Christopher Reeve. I mean, we are where we are in terms of film because of the film that he was a part of. That Superman 1978, Superman 1978 was the starting point for the modern day superhero movie. Like, sure, does it hold up? Maybe not, but it is definitely part of that growth. I mean, we've come a long way because of it. Up until then, superheroes were pretty kind of campy. And sure, you can look back at that movie and think that that's what campiness is now compared to what we have now. But it's still where we started. So Will Reeve has been part of the new documentary Superman, which will hit theaters probably sometime next year, I think. But I think they're currently making a deal with Warner Brothers now. It looks like, yes, they are. So basically, that is going to document the life of Christopher Reeve, including his obviously his Superman. That's where he was launched into fame, really. And it'll sort of culminate, unfortunately, with his death. It'll talk about the near fatal horse riding accident in 1995. And then, of course, he died in 2004. I remember that. I remember when Christopher Reeve died. A friend of mine, actually, I was at college. I'll never forget him, Aaron Debsky. Shout out, dude, if you're watching. I don't think you would be, but he knocked on my door because I hadn't heard yet. And he was like, dude, are you okay? I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, Christopher Reeve died. And I was like, what? It was like such a blow to my just headspace, because I was like, no way, because he was making such big progress. I think he was at a point where he was walking in walking in pools. So he was on the right track. It was just, unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. So Will Reeve had this to say about his father: the majority of my memories of my dad involve him after the accident, because I was not yet 3 years old when he was injured. So to see his entire life leading up until that time laid out so poetically and cinematically and authentically by our wonderful directors has been a real gift for me. So that's what he had to say about the documentary and his father. So I'm excited. Little things like this get me excited. I don't think that he's going to play any integral part of the story. I don't think it's going to try to connect it to the Christopher Reeve universe at all. I think it's just a nice little tribute. But what do you think? What are your thoughts down below about this? Comment down below. Let's spark a discussion. Do we like the idea of bringing in sort of Superman royalty and the lineage of it, or do we think leave best well enough alone? I am all for it. I'm all for making that connection, and I think it's a nice little tribute to Christopher Reeve. So I'm sure we're going to get some more stuff. I think I saw that there was Hawkman and Hawkgirl on the set, so I'm sure I'll be talking about that at some point. But look, be on the lookout. I've got some suit reviews coming up. I've got a lot of things fitnessy coming up. So make sure if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, ding, ding. And be sure to follow me at Melbourne Superman on Instagram. Look, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.